Yes, it's been a long time. Let me see if I can get out of this wind. It's windy today. But, I've got lots of collards, lots of turnips. Got some daikon radishes over there and a little bit of mustard coming up finally. But can't give it away. People don't want it anymore. Not much going on. I canceled my house internet. It's just for what I was paying for, it was mediocre at best. So I figured that money was better in my pocket than it was in theirs. So with the way things are going, you know, I don't know how you can have a conversation without bringing up, the state of affairs. So I don't know, I guess I'll leave it at that. But anyway, I don't really have anything going on in the first greenhouse over here. I'm just kind of overwintering some sensitive plants, some fig trees, things like that. The second one, I've got some garlic planted, got some heading collards, and some Brussels sprout plants. They're pretty tiny. We'll go over there, like I said, try to get out of this wind. You'll probably hear this exhaust fan in the background on this other greenhouse, but here's my garlic. This is half of it's elephant garlic, and the other half at the far end down there is just some generic store-bought garlic. Don't know what variety. And here's the heading collards. So I think some people call them a cabbage collard. But I was a late start getting these started. It was so hot. I mean, there wasn't any point in trying to get these going in the heat. And it's supposed to be up in the mid 70s today. It was probably low 70s over the weekend. And we've had 2 freeze warnings, but it didn't freeze. I don't know if it even frosted. These are leeks. I just keep these in the container, a backup stock of them, I guess you could say. These are the little alpine strawberries. They make a little tiny strawberry. They're pretty hardy. These have been dried out so many times through the summer here. Carrots are kind of struggling along, but I was kind of redoing my containers here, topping them off. Some of them had a lot of room in them, even some of these over here. Once these are done, I'll top some of those containers off to bring the soil mix or soil-less mix up closer to the top. But these are walking onions. Like I said, it's just a backup stock. This is saffron crocus. They should send out a little flower. I had a bunch of them at one time, but had them in a raised bed outside, and it was overtaken with Bermuda grass, so I dug them up. And just so happens when I brought them in here, the soil was too wet, and then we had that super deep freeze this spring, and it killed most of them. But these will they'll make more. I see it's pretty empty in here other than some strawberry plants. I need to do something with those next year, get them out of here. Same with this container. They just they don't go through that dormant cycle in here very well. But there's one of my bell pepper plants. See, still getting bell peppers. There's another one over here. And I got fig trees in here. I still have my turmeric and ginger pineapple plants. Got several of those. If you haven't tried freeze-dried pineapple, you're missing quite a treat. But here's my basically my Italian mix with thyme, oregano, and marjoram. This is stevia. I don't know why I grow it. I've got sweet potatoes over here. See, I was late getting them. I was going to put them outside in the main garden when I got my Irish potatoes up, but it turned off so hot and dry there was no point. I didn't have any excess water to give them, so this is the only one I planted. As you can see, it's spread all the way across, so maybe I'll get some sweet potatoes out of that. I'm not doing any tomatoes through the winter in here. I have a problem with condensation dripping on them and getting diseased, so I'll wait till early next spring. These are figs. I had a pretty nice little harvest off of these in the greenhouse this year. These are some cuttings I took thinking we was going to get a freeze. We'll see how many of these root. These are the gold variety. This is the only ones that is actually produced for me. I've got some brown turkey and Chicago hardy, but they make a little bitty thing, and quite a disappointment. You can see this one I think is the Chicago hardy or everbearing or brown turkey, one of those. I don't remember which is which, but you can see they just make a little tiny fig, and they'll probably get frostbite eventually. These they die down to the ground every year, and this is what grew this year. I mean, it was completely dead at the surface of the ground, and all of these, this is what's grown through the year this year. So they're pretty fast growing. That's about it, folks. Muscadines, see, they're still got leaves on them. They're changing, but pear trees loaded. They're getting ripe. We just now got some rain late in the year. You know, it's always feast or famine on the rain here. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, you know, with this country. It's in a big mess if you're not paying attention. You really need to open your eyes and try to get a little more self-sufficient, a little more prepared, and quit worrying about a lot of the stupid stuff that is really, you know, pointless. But take care of yourself, you know, and good luck.